Welcome to Poetry and Me Live. Vibes, I'm liking this crowd. Yes, guys. Okay, so I'm Ada Poet, as my sister kindly introduced me. I'm really happy to welcome you here to Poetry and Me Live. If this is your first time here at Poetry and Me, I like to describe this space as a safe space. You can cry, you can laugh, you can cheer, you can whoop whoop, you can word, you can say it again, you can do it all. As usual, I'm going to kick us off. I'm going to perform a poem called Protect Your Energy. I asked Spirit, what poem should I perform on the 25th? Which one should I do? Because I have a few under my belt, and I was like, should I do this one? Should I do this one? And it literally screamed out to me to do Protect Your Energy. I'm a creative, and sometimes it's hard going into different spaces because you meet different energies, and some people don't vibrate at the same frequency as me. I'll say that. I feel like that's politically correct. And it's so important to just protect your space. And I think maybe I was told to do this poem because maybe somebody in the audience may be going through something. So I hope it resonates with someone. So this is Protect Your Energy. Protect your energy, for that is what matters most. It affects you from the surface to the core, those that radiate bright yellow sun, transfers joy to those that orbit their atmosphere, happiness leaking from their pores, smiles so infectious no vaccine could eradicate. But in the same breath are those whose sun has not shone. Gone are their rays. Their petals have fallen. The darkness carried by their aura, many turn away, close their ears, shut their eyes, for only those that indulge can the darkness inhabit. The clouds cover your eyes. All you see is the darkness. It is becoming to mold you, become you. The sun peeks out into the gaps. Accept the sun, for it holds the joy you truly deserve as a child of the Maker. Speak the inner truth placed in your heart. No darkness was placed in you by the Maker, only an energy that can radiate as bright as the sunflower in the depths of summer. So protect your energy, beloved, for that is what came first within your atmosphere. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I think we're going to just jump straight in to our first featured artist. So our artist is an actor. You mean, no. Guys, as a fellow actor, right, I just need you to like, it's quite hard. Like, people think it's really easy, but it's really not. So when I say she's an actor, can we please just give her some whoops? She's an actor. Thank you. She's a poet. In my opinion, she's just a whole rounded like storyteller, artist, right? She uses different avenues, music, visuals. Check her out on Instagram. It's floating around on the screens. So give a massive warm welcome to Dinah. Oh, we have a call-in response at Poetry and Me Live. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
I love it. Y'all been here before. I like that. Okay. Welcome, Dinah.
Hello.
So you're going to jump straight into your first poem, right?
Yes.
Please let us know what it's called.
It's called Freedom Sea.
Woo!
Okay, sit. I wish to be floating in the freedom seas, but either the tides are too high, blocking me to see, or the waves came crashing, leaving water on your lens, blurred vision. The color of my skin is the first thing that you see. Do I even really want to be a part of that sea where black bodies fled and searched for what their freedom could see, and now they float in what might as well be the Black Sea? Either literally or drowned above ground. To you, we speak artificially, but we feel it, waterbound, gurgling the high tide motions, gagging seasick. The words can't seem to flow out of my mouth without me gagging like I'm seasick. You are square lie the waves that carry these pains. Your cup is barely half full. My cup is half empty because you cast the other half in the back of your throat. You're dribbling from the sides of your mouth. Before you drown in hate, to build yourself a boat, then consider if you would survive the storms and overwhelming waveforms and search for what freedom can see. Thank you.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Okay. Freedom? Please tell us what inspired that? How did we get there?
So that poem, Freedom Sea, I think it was a way to get a lot of frustration out. Even in the way that the words are said, it's said in quite a like there's frustration built behind that. It's basically a poem about. My poems tend to reflect the period of my life and the experiences that I'm experiencing in that period. And I think in that period I was experiencing a lot of. I think there was a lot of. I don't want to use anger, but like frustration. There was frustration to. It felt like I was drowning in a sense, which is why I use a lot of like metaphors and imagery with water and flooding and the sea. I want to be free, but there's this perception and morphed image of the black person that's kind of dragging me down, kind of weighing me down, drowning me. So yeah, that's where that came from.
Beautiful. Oh my God. Fingers up, please. Oh my goodness. And one thing I feel when it comes to your poetry is you have a massive sense of identity. Like you really like are centered in who you are, or maybe you demonstrate that within your poetry. Who would you say Dinah is?
Damn.
Sorry, yeah, we get deep here. Yeah, but this is a safe space. It's a safe space, is it not?
Thank you. Who is she? Who am I? I think that's someone that I'm trying to figure out every day. And to be honest, that changes every day. Um, I think right now who I am is a bundle of love.
Nice.
Yeah, love. And I think I think it's just love and all the energy that I carry around me. I carry a lot of energy that's from my roots, from where I'm from.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Where you from? Tell us. Where you
I'm
from?
from Uganda.
Love that.
Yeah.
Big up
Oi,
Uganda.
Gang. Yeah, I'm from Uganda. I was born here. I'm the only one in my family that was born in London, and I have a big family. So I've always been absorbed in that energy anyway. My mom made matoke yesterday, so there's no escaping it. So there's that. I'm very grounded in my energy. And I don't. And one thing that is me is I try to. I'm still on this journey, but I'm trying to just be me and forget what everybody else is thinking.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be centered in yourself, right?
Yes, exactly. So that's why I think maybe you feel that energy of my identity coming out.
100%.
And it hasn't always been that way. It's always it's seeping out of me.
Got you.
Every other day. It's just a journey.
It is a journey, and we are happy to watch that journey.
Thank
you for letting us know you're from Uganda, because that leads me nicely into my next question. So I saw you posted "Made in Uganda." Lovely visuals. You made us feel like, I don't know. Please check her out on her Instagram. You see on screens where you can check her out. I really felt like I was there with you, and it felt really wholesome. And like I had just been to Zimbabwe in the beginning of the year, and it very much replicated the feelings I felt whilst I was there, like being home and being like within the motherland. So tell us through like how did you conceptualize like that like short film, that poem video?
So before I went to Uganda, I had just finished like uni. So not finished first year. I'm still the gun
Congratulations. You did it.
Yeah, I got somewhere in it. So I went on break for summer holidays.
Mhm.
And there's this pressure as a creative that you have to constantly be working, you have to constantly be creating something. And I was deep in that, like I was placing my worth on how what I was creating, but I am more than what I create. Like I give so much more into the world. So I told myself when I go to Uganda, I'm not doing any work. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. I'm taking a day. This is my healing journey.
Nice.
Yeah. So I went to Uganda. It was beautiful, so beautiful. And I just took videos. I got some drums in Uganda as well, straight from the village. So it's authentic. And one thing I hate is here in England they try to sell it for like £100, man.
Oh, honestly.
Exploitation is real.
Speak.
So yeah, it was nice to get that from home. So it was like I was just collecting things. I was collecting like not even just like the drum, but just like emotions and feelings. I was just collecting them and picking them up as I went, and like discoveries of myself and my home and my family. And so it kind of all just came together. And then when I came home, like to back to London, I just put things together, like, and I think the reason why that visual came out so well is because it came from authenticity and not this pressure of wanting to create something that looks good for everybody else, but I create something that I was like happy with and I took my time with, and it just flowed, like it just flowed out of me. So it was like it was right.
Yes.
It wasn't forced. It was like the universe just placed all of this and gave me the time and gave me the what I needed for it, and all the sounds that you hear, everything that you hear in that piece was all just original stuff from Uganda, like in the videos. The tapping in the back is me on the drums. I had some shakers as well. You can hear there's like a back, yeah. There's the shakers. So it was just all natural. That was the.
I felt it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm really glad. That's what I wanted to portray.
Honestly, it was stunning. It was so stunning. And I've really loved, the breath at the end, like when you just inhale, exhale, it just kind of it reinforced the fact that you were on like that healing journey.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was a point where you were like, you know what, like I can breathe now. Maybe just get back into the thick of maybe drama school or what's waiting for you when you get back to the UK.
Yeah.
It really just really translated. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you for watching.
No worries. Shall we hop into the next poem?
Oh, sure.
What is it called? What inspired it?
This poem is called Leftover Meals. This poem was written around the same time as the first poem as well. So it's about the same thing. It's about the same experience that I was and the same emotions that I was feeling in that period of my life, which wasn't long ago actually. This was before Uganda, so it makes sense. It was all that frustration, and then I just went to Uganda and I was just with my peoples, and I was like, yes. So, yeah, so this one is called Leftover Meals. What inspired it?
Yes, please.
My friend, he's a producer. His name's Remy. Shout out Remy.
Shout out Remy.
He he sent me instrumental, and it was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, this guy is so talented. It was so beautiful, and I was listening to it, and like I saw images of just like me and my friends, my beautiful black female friends, just running together, like, and like has anybody here watched Moonlight?
Yes.
You know the lighting in Moonlight or Queen and Slim. Has anyone watched Queen and Slim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of cinematography, like where
The blue.
you're glowing,
Yeah.
like I just saw that, and then like the words just kind of when I was listening to the songs and writing down my feelings, it just all kind of came out nicely as well, and it kind of takes you on a journey as well. The beginning is kind of I'll tell you in a sec. Let me just give it to you guys. Paper bag feels trampled by hills, left on a sidewalk or sliding down hills. Feels like I've lost grip on what's real. Leftover meals, back of the fridge type of deal, type of meal I'd appeal to eat, even if I was trampled by hills, as if this meal was left on a sidewalk like my paper bag feels. Sometimes I'm in my paper bag feel. Sometimes I feel like leftover meals. Like if I was a body part, I'd be your Achilles heel. Like if I was a day, I'd be the day you wake up with a toothache deal. The dark burden. My translucent interior. Penetrating eyes through this opaque exterior, entranced by what lies behind my hot lava, thick, smooth barrier. Graze your skin against mine. I'm real. My skin warm too, the hair on my arms dance too when met by the breeze from a winter's moon or on a sunny sky's blue. I too smile at a pretty view when the sun sneaks through the city lights and building heights and reflects against my glistening eyes. My eyes have seen things too. Glistening eyes at the sight of my mother's laugh, a forest green path, the museum art craft. Crying eyes at film clips, or when I feel too much to fit, or when my mind overthinks, soaked tears spilt like drinks. Have you ever wanted your mind to quiet down? I just shrink, jinx. My skin warm too. Graze your skin against mine. I'm real, just like you. Strands on my head intertwined just like you, but I guess it's perplexing how mine twist and turn a little tighter, stand a little stronger. I guess it's beyond you, mystifying. Brewing answers in your mind on how our skin can both be warm, but mine glows too. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Oh, you said you were gonna tell us something. Please go tell. I ain't gonna add nothing to that. Please tell us what you wanted to tell us.
Yeah, so the journey of that is like you have the beginning, it's like paper bag feels, leftover meals. These are like it's me trying to explain to you how I feel through imagery. Like my feels are like I'm in my feelings, and my feelings feel like nothing. Like they just feel like a paper bag that you just trample on. I feel like leftover meals, you know, back of the fridge type of deal that you end up throwing away after a while. That's the beginning. Then you go into the middle of me, like letting you know, like we are all human, like
Big facts.
right.
Yeah.
This the perception that you have on black people of color, is there's like why like graze your skin against mine, like we are one, like so there's that in the middle, and I'm trying to explain to you like we're real. I'm you, you're me, we're all the same, we're all one, we're all from the creator, we're all as beautiful as each other. And then I go to the end and it's like, okay, I understand that you're intimidated, that we hold this power, that we are magic.
Big facts.
Right.
Louder. Say it again.
We are magic. And then I end there because nothing more has to be said, and I understand. It doesn't justify, but I get it. It gets like that sometimes.
Charge it.
Charge it.
Charge it to the good.
So yeah, that's the journey of that piece. And it sounds even more beautiful with the instrumental in the back. I want to try to get that out soon so you guys can all
Double tap.
have it in your ears.
Yes, please. Whilst we're walking, not feeling like a plastic bag. No way. We're not leftovers at the back of the floor.
No.
I like it. Thank you so much. And I just really wanted to touch on another poem of yours. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing it. Filia Love. Is it
Filia Love?
Filia Love.
Yeah.
I love that poem. Guys, check it out. It's on her Instagram. So I'm a true believer in like the nourishment of like friendships. And I feel like that poem really captured that, like what it means to like love your friend, be there for your friend, etc. Can you talk to us through like some moments that like the imagery that came to mind that made you write that poem, and how you got there, because it's really stunning, and I feel like it really captured what I feel like friendship is, or what like the whole essence is.
Thank you. I wrote that poem. Like I said, it reflects moments in my life. I wrote that poem when I feel like this a lot of the time, but this was when I was starting to really notice it. I was feeling an abundance of the friendships that I have.
Beautiful.
And love as a thing, not love just like romantically, but I was starting to be grateful for the different forms of love, the platonic, romantic, family love as well.
Yeah.
And I was realizing how much I love my friends.
Stunning.
Like, I'm obsessed with them. Like, honestly, like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I love my friends so much, but it just reminded me of how I feel like I feel like I am a passionate person. So that poem is actually a part of like a bigger poem that talks about loads of different types of love. I performed this at Underground Bars actually, Valentine's Day.
Shout out to Underground Bars.
Yeah, always. And I it goes through different types of love, and then it also goes into my passion as a person, and I think that also goes into my friendships. I want to always be passionate with my friendships, and so I wrote that poem, and then again it's actually, I'm only deep in it now. It's funny, the two pieces that I have on my Instagram are just natural, like just what I'm feeling, no pressure. That piece, the video, I decided to just film me and my friends together because that moment reminded me of filial love.
Yeah.
If you don't know what filial love is, it's like there's agape love, eros, and philia. Yeah, agape is God's love. Yeah. Filial love is brotherly love, so friendships, and then eros is like erotic love, like more romantic. Romantic, yeah. Vibes. It just reminded me of filial love in that moment with my friends. So I just put the camera down, I was just filming, and we were just vibing. Honestly,
it truly looked like you guys were in your element. Like, you know, when you're with your friends and you're just being like, it's not too much pressure, we're not doing too much, it's just kind of like just having a good time one another.
And it was nice because when I was looking back at the video, like the things that we were saying, like in the background, like, you know, when someone makes a passing comment and you don't notice it in the moment and then you clock it afterwards and it's like, what the heck, bro? And I just had a recording of all of that, so it was nice.
I love it.
And once again, like the background noises that you hear is like the conversations we were having in that moment, like laughter in that moment, and then you also have an instrumental from Remy again. Yes, Remy's my guy.
Now, guys, shout out Remy.
Literally.
For real, for real.
So yeah, that was just another authentic piece that came from what I'm feeling and what I'm experiencing.
Beautiful. So poetry is definitely rooted in your feelings and your emotions.
Yeah. It represents what I'm experiencing in time, and I'm only starting to notice that recently as well. But 100%.
Thank you so much for taking us on this your journey, on your healing, on like taking us on, like, we're on that train with you, and I feel like it's really important to tell people that, like, how amazing they are. Like, you might have heard it already today, or you might hear it later on, but for me, I just feel like you should know like how amazing your artistry is, and like I've expressed already how much I feel seen in the art you put out and the art that you write, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. So thank you so much for expressing that.
Thank you, Amanda.
You
are amazing as well.
Stop it. I never expected to get so. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about you. I'm just a host. Honestly. Okay. So, okay, let's go for we've got a few more questions. Let's go for the last poem.
Okay.
This is untitled, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. This is coming from the journal.
Oh, not the journal.
The journal one's always the untitled one. So I wrote this one coming back from Uganda. I have a park near my house that I used to always go to, like around A-level times. When I was doing A-levels, that was COVID times. Oh. Yeah. So A-levels is already not a great time anyway, and during COVID is worse. But that's not the point. So I was in that park a lot during A-levels because I had a lot of free time because I was studying from home. So I basically, I just I went back to this bench that I used to go to a lot, and I went back after quite a long time, and I was just sat there, and I was like, damn, like I've changed, like life's different, like, and you don't notice it until you go back to spaces or you see people that you haven't seen in a long time. And I went there and I was just having a moment when I was just kind of like proud of myself, and I was also like reflecting on how far I've come within myself. And so I just also wrote a poem on who I feel like I am now and what I want my art to reflect. And so this is quite a short poem, so I'll just share it with you guys.
Beautiful.
I want to be soft in everything I do. everything I create. I want to bleed shea butter and velvet cream. When I smile, I hope you hear soft melodies. I hope you hear Frank Ocean, Siegfried. My poems are my babies. To you, I hope you see a flock of birds, a field of trees. I planted them with my bare hands, trekked the soil with my feet, left my poetry seeds. This is the rebirth of my wants and needs. Tears etched into paper leaves. I hope my aura's warm, heat. Less a burning flame, more a flickering candle, but enough to create a forest fire from my field of trees. I hope my poems feel like holding the palm of your hands over an orange fire, cozy, besides your favorite company.
What? Please. Imagery, sensuality. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Straight from the journal. I felt that. I like it. So after at the end of every Poetry in Me live question, I ask the poets and the artists the same question. If you could spend 24 hours with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be with?
Little Sims.
Oh.
Yeah, can't lie.
Oh, love
Little
that.
Sims. I just think, yeah.
Yeah, well, Salem Boy said that as well. So you got that in common. I like it. It's a good
Little Sims. Little Sims
answer.
for you as well.
Yeah.
Little Sims is like so dope. Like, and I just feel like it'd be a really chill experience. Yeah, and I just love her art. She's a legend. Like,
Absolutely.
she's a goat. So it would be, there would be no minute wasted in those 24 hours.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Little
No.
Sims.
And I feel like she has like an essence, like even if you guys don't even talk about like or like work or anything like that, just finding out who she is as a person and like I'm with you. Absolutely.
Good energy, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
This has been really nice.
Thank you guys for listening.
Guys, please give it up for Dinah.